select what character you're going to be.
Okay.
Or I can just assign you, I think.
Just assign me. Hi, everyone, and welcome to our weekly LAN party. Tonight, I'm here with Spaz, podcast co-host and board game expert, because it's board game night. And we are trying Sentinels of the Multiverse, which I've never played before. So this is going to be either funny or embarrassing. I'm not sure which. So Spaz, you've already put together a team, apparently, and you said you can assign me a hero. I think you can do that. So
I should be able to. Actually, go ahead and let's see. Left click on Tempest. We'll have you run Tempest.
Tempest. Which one?
On the bottom right. It's already in the hero list. On the
I see it.
Right.
So do I click it? Okay, so I clicked it.
Let me see if it changes.
Nope. Did not.
All right, I moved Tempest back up into the list.
There we go.
Go ahead and there we go. Yeah. So I'll run Legacy and Wraith. Our villain target is Baron Blade. He is Legacy's nemesis. And we'll just go from there.
Should I just do one, or should we pick two? Should I pick two? Because you've got two. Should I do two, or should I just do one for now?
You know what? Actually, yeah, you can go ahead and take Wraith and just drag her back down into the list.
Okie dokie.
Let me see if this works. I'll try to run Tachyon. Yeah, okay. We can do it this way.
I have a lock thing for that, so apparently I can't do it. Oh, I guess I have to get ready. This is great already. Is there a single player component to this as well? Like, could I play the AI?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, you totally can.
Okay. I love how it's a comic book.
So different cards will have different effects. Like this one shot he just played.
Slash and
right
burn.
Now it picks. Yeah, so it'll pick the. We have to decide who is the lowest HP target. For the purposes of this, Tempest will be the one I vote for.
Okay.
Now, you might notice I just took 7 damage there instead of 6, and that's because as the Nemesis, I take more damage from his attacks, but I also deal extra damage to him.
That's pretty awesome, actually. All right, so now you get to choose how to it. Oh, so there's healing cards as well.
Yeah, so this card, as soon as I play it, everybody gains 1 HP. So for me using powers, just left click on my hero or the power card, and then select the box, the text box above that for the power that I want to use.
Tachyon. She's some kind of cyborg.
And for any of these cards, you can actually just right click and get a pop-up.
Oh.
Sort of like with Star Realms, in a just zoomed in view of what it does.
Yeah, double click works too.
Yeah.
So this is an actual port of a physical game because the art, right? Because the art is amazing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the art is fantastic. Now, do heroes have their own specific card sets? So is that what a hero is, like a card set? Okay.
Yeah, it's like that. You have your hero, and then you have their base deck.
Their abilities, right?
And that's all their abilities. Yeah.
And so this one you're playing now is DLC because it was locked out for me. So that's, as I'm guessing, that's DLC.
No, not DLC. It's one that you can unlock through the story, or if you've
Oh.
yeah, you can by doing challenges. Basically, you can unlock their variants, which means that you
Oh.
get a different power, but you have basically the same base deck.
Okay.
So Tachyon's power, at least this particular variant, is that everybody draws a card.
Oh. Destroy up to 2 environment cards. Ooh.
Yeah, you definitely want to have that around for later. Um, for this, I would suggest you play out Razor Ordnance as a good start.
Okay.
Now both of these are power cards. So you've got a power on your hero card, which allows you to reduce the next time you take damage, you can reduce that by 2. Razor Ordnance allows you to attack, and you'll want to use that against the mobile platform.
I see. Okay.
And because of my Galvanize and my Inspiring Presence cards, those boosted the damage by 2, which is really nice.
That was really nice.
Because we can't damage him until that platform is out of the way.
Oh, so it's like the bases in Star Realms.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so ooh, I like Chain Lightning.
Chain Lightning is nice, but he doesn't have too much out there yet. So ideally, it would be something like Electrical Storm, which every turn you'll actually deal damage to non-hero targets.
Ooh, okay. So let's see. Gonna use his power.
Yep.
And I guess I'm gonna target the base again. Yeah, I can't target him, so I'm gonna target the base.
But you'll do 3 damage to it, which is not going to kill it, but still,
it's gonna hurt it.
Taking it almost down.
Grievous Hailstorm.
It's a nice card.
Plummeting Monorail. Oh no!
So at the end of the hero's turn, the environment gets a turn, and depending on the environment, you'll have different events that get played out.
Force Field. Oh, what a chip. So, oh, I see. So this ongoing card stays up here in the deck area.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I see. And the one
if he gets minions or devices like that, they stay up until they're destroyed or removed.
I see.
But since some cards can remove ongoing cards, then they can remove like that force field.
How do we take care of this monorail that's going to damage every people?
So you notice it has a 10 on it. It actually does have health, and it can be attacked just like anything else. However, there are also cards that remove environment cards.
Oh.
I think you have at least one of those, so that's something to consider.
Right, yeah, because I definitely want to, because this looks bad. This looks really, really bad.
Yeah. So I played out Fortitude, which reduces damage done to me by 1.
Right.
And I boosted our damage output.
Fuck. That's great. I will admit the interface doesn't seem as elegant as Star Realms. It's a lot of
that's fair.
Double clicking and whatnot. At least so far. I tried dragging some stuff and it didn't work. So,
dragging does work. You just have to drag it up into the play area.
Oh man, that's what I wasn't doing.
So I'm going to focus on doing damage to him because you can get rid of that environment card.
Right. Okay. I should really turn that down. I did not expect so many text messages.
It's all good.
I mean, it's the best text tone ever, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Is it my turn? I'm sorry.
It is your turn, yes.
All right, so let's see. What do I have here? I have a one-shot. Reduce damage dealt by environments card by 1. Deals 2 melee damage. Deals the 3 damage, 1 each. Use additional power. Use an additional power.
You could toss out the utility belt. Now, when they have the limited tag on them, that means that you can only have one of them in play at once. But you have a second one, so in case you lose that utility belt, you'll still have another one in your hand. But if you play out the utility belt, that means you'll be able to use both of your powers this turn.
Oh, so if I do play... Oh, so I should play a utility belt. And then... And then how do you discard a card?
Well, there are some things that some cards will force a discard.
Oh.
But you have, I'm pretty sure I saw on Tempest has a card that can force a discard. Now you can hit on this particular dialogue, you can hit choose for me because it's going to hit both of them anyway.
Oh, okay. That's fun. Gotta get rid of that train. Alright, so let's see. Chain lightning, chain lightning. Destroy up to 2 environment cards. Well, I'm doing that. Clearly.
Yeah, normally I'd say wait on that, but that's okay. We can do it this time.
And, I guess I'll use my power. There's really only one target.
Right.
Baron Blade. Localized Hurricane. Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
That sounds really fun.
Well, it increases the damage you take, but it also increases the damage you deal.
So. Oh, no. What? Heroes can't use powers. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough one.
Oh, dear Lord.
So this elemental redistributor he has, this is a tough one to deal with because every time we deal one of those types of damage, it will reflect. So we want to kill that thing.
No. I got that one guy does lightning damage. Oh.
So what you can do on that turn is to not use that power. But since Paparazzi on the Scene is out, that means you can't use powers anyway.
But there's he's got that ongoing card, that electrical storm.
I know.
That
but since your hero card has a power on it, you can't use it anyway while Paparazzi on the Scene's out.
Son of a bitch. Why can't we? That's so weird. Can't use how the cameras are on. Like,
yeah, there's
That's a weird card, man.
There's one card that there's that card that prevents you from using powers. There's another one that prevents you from playing cards, which is even worse because then you will have to deal with whatever's out on the table.
Nice. Oh, man. What the what? Oh, okay. So many cards. So many cards. Do you have the physical version of this too?
This one I do not. My brother has it though,
I can imagine this one would take
and
up.
I've played that one. Yeah,
I can imagine this one would take up a ton of room. This one, it seems like there's just a bajillion cards.
there is a lot. Yeah, and there's a lot of counters for individual things like all your modifiers. All these plus ones, plus twos. Those are actually in the shape of the chits that you use in the physical version.
Oh dear. Ooh. All right, this phone's getting a little too loud. Just turn this shit down. If attacking would be done. Wow. Wow. So how many ongoing cards can you have? Is there a limit?
No, not really. Unless it has limited on the card, then that means you can only have the one in play.
Oh, I see. Okay, let's see. What do I have? Draw a card, search your deck for an equipment card, reduce damage by environment, deals 1 target 2 melee damage. That's tempting. Throwing knives, 1 projectile damage each.
That's a good one to have at this point.
Which one?
Now, granted, you can't use throwing knives yet because it's a power card, but you can put it in play and still have it though. The other option is Mega Computer. I mean, that's a good one to have anyway, just because environment cards can be nasty.
Well, I already played the throwing knives.
I know. It's fine. So it's going to redirect.
Yes.
It's okay though. It's cool.
Ow. Okay, so we can't use chain lightning, I guess. What is this? Reclaim from the deep. Okay.
Yeah, you'll want to save that for a rainy day.
Grievous Hailstorm. That sounds fun. But it's a power.
Well,
so
just remember.
I can't use it.
Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? Put out localized hurricane.
All right. Okay. I put out localized hurricane. How do we get rid of this paparazzi? Oh. Yes.
So each of our characters are going to have to discard.
That's kind of annoying, but what are you gonna do? Gotta get rid of this paparazzi so we can use our powers. What's a superhero without powers? Well, I guess unless you're
Yeah, it reduces our damage output, and that's a bad thing.
Hi, Neppy Cross on Twitch. Yeah, I guess this is the core game.
Yeah, we're just using the core game at this point.
So what should I get rid of? God, you said I should keep,
I would say get rid of Trust Fund, because I can give you plenty of cards through Tachyon.
Okay. And then, Tempest, discard a card. I've got 2 Chain Lightnings here. Reclaim from the Deep. I was thinking Reclaim from the Deep. What do you think?
Well, no, because that allows you to get cards back.
Oh, okay. So
I would say for this, Into the Stratosphere is a good one to sacrifice for now.
Okay. They were destroyed. Rooftop combat. Oh wow. What does this do?
So yeah, just it'll take a second before you can actually check it.
Okay. Hasten Doom. No. This is so creative.
For this one, just hit choose for me. Because everybody's going to take damage anyway.
No.
Now, cool thing is I can redirect damage. So the first time I take 3 damage, I get to redirect it, and I got to redirect it to his
stupid thingy. Nice.
And since you used stealth last turn, that reduced, or not last turn, but the turn before, that reduced the damage that you took by 2. So that helped.
Oh, now he's got a battalion, a blade battalion. Dang it. The legacy ring. Ooh.
Yeah, that lets me use 2 powers in a turn.
Ooh. Does that mean you have... Does that number card mean you have 31 cards left to draw from? And he's only got 19?
That is correct. Yeah, that means that is how many cards are left in the deck.
And you got 2 in your trash pile, I guess that means. Pretty straightforward. Immune from Dem. Oh, nice. I like the picture on that one. What the...
So I can choose to damage myself, allow myself to take damage in order to keep the pushing the limits card in play.
Oh. But that hurts you, right?
It does, but it's worth it.
Neppy Cross, I have not read the villain's character card. Let me see if I can do that.
Yeah, you should be able to do that right now.
Pulling the moon into the earth. Everyone wants to fuck with the moon. My favorite was Chair Chippendale.
Chairface did it.
Yeah, Chair Chippendale. Chairface Chippendale, yes. Cha! It still kills me.
It's amazing that we said that almost at the exact same
time.
I
know, that's great. That's the first, when I think of fucking with the moon, that's the first thing I think of. This fucking Chairface Chippendale. Trying to put his name on it and failing halfway through.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so great.
Only getting CHA. Come on.
Yeah, we're almost done, Nicole and I, with the 2001 live action version of The Tick.
Oh, nice.
Which is great. I hadn't watched it before. It's so good. So I'm trying to convince her to watch the cartoon. And I think, not right away, but I think sooner rather than later she'll be ready. She doesn't even like cartoons. You don't believe how many times I've tried to get her to watch Batman. She's like, nope.
Oh, animated series. So,
I know. Or Harvey Birdman.
Kevin Conroy, best Batman.
Right. I tried to get her to watch Harvey Birdman because she loves Stephen Colbert, clearly. So I mean, obviously. Plus that the rest of that voice cast is amazing. So and then she was I've showed her like a couple episodes. She's like, I don't think it's that funny. I'm like, oh my god, are you crazy? Okay, all right, sure. I guess we could still get married. How could you not find Harvey Birdman funny? I don't understand. Anyway. I
will say my favorite character in the animated Tick series is Bipolar Bear.
Bipolar. This is a job for Bipolar Bear. If only I can get out of bed this morning.
Yes.
I think my favorite might be the Human Bullet. Fire me, boy.
Boy.
He's out playing like normal children. Fire me, wife. I'm not going to fire you. Oh, and the Evil Midnight Bomber. I love the Evil Midnight Bomber.
Nice.
That and Freakazoid, man. That's my freaking jam. Oh, it's my turn. Okay. I've got things to play with.
Well, with what I threw out there last turn, you've got
God.
3 extra cards to work with.
You've got so many cards here. The first time the Wraith is dealt damage by a target each turn, the Wraith deals that damage target to melee. I want to play that one.
And that's, yeah, go for it. It's every time you get attacked.
Yeah, I'm playing that one. And then I pick a power card, I guess.
And you can still use, yeah, that's the other thing is with throwing knives, you can kill off the Blade Battalion and still do damage to him, and you can still throw out Razor Ordnance to hit him even further.
Yes. Yeah. Ooh.
And then you just hit, yeah, stop dealing damage, and then you're fine. Now you can throw out Razor Ordnance and do some extra damage to him. That should be 5. Oh, right. It's 4 after the force field.
Yeah. Neppy Cross. This is my first time playing this game, like, ever. So, yeah, don't be too harsh. Electrical.
That's why I'm talking you through it. Is because you're learning the game.
All right, let's see. Chain Lightning, Cleansing Downpour.
Yep. This card, when you use its power, allows everybody to heal 2 HP.
Ooh, that sounds awesome. I might want to do that. I love the idea of the hailstorm, though. I also love the Isolated Hurricane. I already have an Isolated Hurricane. I think I'm going to do
You can actually have more than one Isolated Hurricane.
Tempest, play a card. Hey, you know what, pal? You know what, buddy? There, I'm going to do that. Nope, I picked the wrong... No, I picked the right one. I picked the right one. Good. Let's see. What does this one do? Oh, yeah. Ooh, wait. Localized Hurricane.
And this form is almost down. Once we knock him down to no health left, he flips.
He flips?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Another hailstorm.
So, once we get back into it and you can actually access cards again.
Dear Lord, why did I just get 1 billion cards?
That's because of Localized Hurricane. When you use its power to damage, you gain cards.
Oh no, what is it? Wait, hostage situation? Oh no. Hero cards can't be played.
Before you do that, look at Baron Blade, and then you'll see a little icon on the top left. You'll see it in a second. Yeah, to the left of the card.
Oh.
On top left.
Oh no. I see. So he doesn't go down. He morphs into like his final form.
Yep. And every villain has a second side, and they have different conditions in which to get to that side.
That's pretty
So
good,
for Haas's situation, we can't play cards.
We can't play cards?
You can use powers that are out on the table. Yeah, you can't add new cards to your tableau in front of you, but you can use powers that are already out.
Hey, Skywanderers got funded. That's awesome.
That is really awesome.
I can't remember. We didn't get to actually play that when we had him on, did we? I don't think we did.
No.
Oh, that's exciting.
No, we didn't.
That's exciting then. Can't wait to actually play it. That sounds great. Suit yourself. Puns.
Oh yeah, they've got plenty in this. Yeah.
That's great. Oh, I want some HUD goggles. I've always wanted HUD goggles. I just want my glasses to just be a constantly updating heads-up display. That's all I want.
There you go.
All the time. Just a never-ending feed of information. That's all I want.
Go ahead and slam him.
Slam? How do I do
Well,
that?
you know,
With the razor?
as in hit him with everything you can.
Oh.
Because you may not be able to add new cards, but you can still use those powers.
Oh, goody. Take that.
Unfortunately, Legacy doesn't have any damage-dealing cards out right now. So, even though I can boost everybody else's damage output, I can't add to my own damage.
Oh no, I had to take damage to myself. That's fine. Oh no, more damage to me.
Wait. Why did you do that?
I don't know.
Hang on. You should see a pop-up to vote on for winding time.
I don't see that. I only can select the third target to be dealt damage. And it can't be me again. I can hit.
Hang on.
I can do.
Meanwhile.
Meanwhile. Okay.
I'm not seeing it on the stream, but it should take a second to show up. I initiated as host the ability to rewind time. So, all right, go ahead and you see the the thing in the top left. There's a question mark there.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
Okay, go ahead and click on that.
The question mark?
Yeah, where with the two left arrows. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And then I have it set to use a power, because what you ended up doing was, instead of stopping the dealing of damage, you damaged yourself. Right. You don't have to pick another target with some of these powers.
Oh, I see.
So now you can do it again. Throwing knives, for example. You can do throwing knives now. You deal damage to him, and then when it asks you select the next target, you can click on stop dealing damage instead, and then that will prevent you from damaging us.
I thought it was some heroic thing, like I had to do damage to me as well. Or something.
And now you can do Razor Ordnance and hit him for the rest.
Confirm.
So that's one nice thing about this particular version of the game, is that you can, if you screw up, then you can undo it.
That's nice that it allows you to do that. That's really nice. Okay, so... Ooh.
It might not be a bad idea to use Cleansing Downpour at this point.
Okie doke. Nice. Vicious Cyclone. Ooh. He's hurting. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Go in order. Oh my god. Yeah, Danger Sense looked like it was definitely one that needed to go.
Well, with three of them, yeah.
Yeah, with three of them.
I can only have one out.
Don't you already have HUD goggles?
I do.
All right, let's see. I don't think I need impromptu invention or... Oh god, infrared
Actually,
eyepiece.
you've got 2 copies of Utility Belt. You could get rid of one of those.
Okay. Ooh, wow, I got a lot of stuff here.
Maybe one of the Into the Stratosphere cards.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, thank God. Goddamn environment. Oh, come on. Wait, what is this? Is each tier I'm gonna wait, what? Oh no.
No, I'll do it this time. Hang on a second. Let me check. Who?
Each hero may destroy one of their cards. Each hero.
Well,
Oh.
now here's the thing, because this particular card reads that at the start.
Oh.
So it doesn't happen yet, but at the end of the environment turn, which is now, one player may discard one card to destroy the card.
That's
terrible. So if one of us
terrible.
gets rid of a card, well, no, if one of us gets rid of a card, then we can get rid of the impending casualty before it can actually do damage to us.
Oh, I see. Okay. Ongoing 3 psychic damage. All right, who's doing it?
So maybe Wraith can do it.
All right, yeah, Wraith does have a lot of junk.
Infrared Eyepiece, I would say, would be a good one to get rid of at this point. We
Okey-dokey.
don't actually need that power.
Phew! That was handy.
Right. And that's the other reason I like having Tachyon in the team, is because feeding so many cards into your hand gives you just that many options to get rid of stuff.
He's got 2 force fields now.
Yeah, but
God.
you can deal with that.
God. I bet there's a helicopter in the background. Like the Coast Guard's keeping people away or something.
Right. I better get Danger Sense out there.
Oh man, some of these environment cards look really nasty. But some of them look great, like Police Backup.
Yeah, Police Backup, the only problem with that card is it only deals 1.
Oh.
And there are 2 of them in that deck. However, if you have your computer out, which reduces the damage environment cards deal, well, then it's ineffectual. It does nothing at all.
Targeting innocents. Oh, jeez. Oh, neat.
Yeah, I just hit him with Sucker Punch, which took out the last of his health and caused him to flip.
Oh, nuts. Oh, no. It's like that Lex Luthor suit from Super Friends.
Yeah, actually, I think that was the inspiration for it. My suggestion would be for your card, hit him with Throat Jab. That prevents him from being able to do damage.
Oh, okay.
And then you can still deal damage to him on top of that. Yeah.
Ooh. That's nice. Not a lot of damage, but you know, adds up. Stop
right, exactly.
Damage. Whoops, whoops. Nice. More throwing knives. Zippity. It looks like Nepicros on Twitch is giving commentary. I'm just hearing it in Howard Cosell's voice. I wish more games had spectator mode so people could actually do that sort of thing.
At this point, Ball Lightning would be really awesome to have out there because you can get rid of 2 ongoing cards with it, which means you get rid of those force fields.
Oh, but you're... I don't have it, though. Whoops. Oops.
Yeah, you got Ball Lightning.
I do? Where? I see Chain Lightning. I don't see Ball Lightning. Whoa. Oh. Did you just do that?
I hit on vote, which throws it out there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that.
Now, you definitely want to destroy both of those.
Confirm. Confirm. I can't even see Ball Lightning.
And you still have your power on top of that.
Oh, jeez.
So, slam him, please.
Slam him?
Slam him.
Is that the Squall?
You got your Hurricane. Yeah, you got your Hurricane. That's your highest damage dealer at this point.
The localized Hurricane?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, and he has no more force field. Ooh, that's right.
Yep.
Stop dealing damage. Confirm. Electrical Storm. I already have one of those. Oh, Ball Lightning again. Oh, dear Lord. Elemental Subwave. What? What the hell?
So what that does is it changes your damage type. So some enemies are resistant to certain types, they're more vulnerable to others.
Oh, right,
yeah.
Right.
Oh, and he's got the elemental redistributor. So, yeah.
God damn it. God damn it. Yeah, I think that new RTS, Tooth and Tail, just got a spectator mode. I'm really interested in that one, actually.
I've had that one on my wish list for a while.
Yeah, I might just bite. I'm tempted to just bite the bullet. It looks so great.
Oh, I've seen video of it played. I just haven't bought it yet.
Yeah, budgets. Donk. Dear Lord. So many cards.
Oh, at least you can use Throwing Knife.
Is it my turn now? Oh, yes it is.
It is.
Throwing Knives.
You can safely hit both of them since it's projectile damage and not one of the 3 elementals.
Sweet. Alright, stop dealing damage. Confirm. And then we've got Razor Ordnance, which is also projectile damage. I gotta hit that. Woof.
Good call.
Micro-targeted computer. Ooh.
And that increases your projectile damage output. Oh, yes.
Ooh,
now hit his redistributor first.
Got it.
And that way he can't reflect the damage you'll deal directly to him next.
Oh. That's true, because he can reflect. He could have reflected the lightning damage.
Yep.
Hostage situation. Oh no. So
you can still hit him with a hurricane.
Here I am.
We've almost won.
That's nice.
Next round ought to do it.
Oh, great. Lightning slash. Oh, that sounds fun. Chain lightning. Ooh.
I'm going to say no this time.
Okay.
We don't need to play new cards out. We just have to use the ones we have.
Son of a gun.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. He's dead.
Oh boy.
Just put it on me. It's cool.
Okay.
Because the thing is, you'll take extra damage anyway, so it's better if it goes to me instead.
Oof. Hey, what's happening?
Combat stance. Remember, you activated it.
Oh, hey, we won.
And yeah, there you go.
All right. We don't have time for another round.
No,
I'm
we don't.
sorry. Because I didn't know this, but we have to get to level 5 in Eve Valkyrie before Saturday. And tonight might be the only time I have to do it. Because we might have crap to do tomorrow. And that's 7 a.m. in the morning on Saturday.
Oh, no.
So, folks, this has been Sentinels of the Multiverse. That was fun. I want to play more of that. Is it asynchronous as well? Or is it just synchronous online?
It's synchronous from what I've recall.
So you have to play at the same time. That's horrible with my
But
schedule.
it does work on mobile, though. There is a mobile version.
And I've got a nice new Android phone here. I can probably play it. I mean, if I could play that new Titanfall game, I could probably play this. Which is very good, by the way. The Titanfall game. Titanfall Assault. Very good.
I saw it, yeah.
It's very good. Shockingly good. So, folks, just a couple quick program. Oh, wait, isn't next week? No, wait, next week is the hat. Oh, my God. Hang on. We got to choose a game. That's right. Next week's the hat. All right, hang on 1 second.
Unless we want to go with something, say, themed.
Let's see what the hat picks. I like the idea of the hat. It takes the pressure off of me having to decide something.
True.
Let's see. So let's turn that off.
Given that October, could go with something themed.
Oh.
Like Dead Effect or Space Beast Terror Fright, something like that.
That's a thought.
Because why not?
Let's see what the wheel does.
Well, let's see what the hat does first, and then go from there.
Okay, here are all suggestions.
We reserve the right to override the hat.
Absolutely. We totally reserve the right to override the hat. Okay, let's and let us spin the wheel. Oh, come on. It said current choices. Okay, how'd that get in there? Come on, thing. Well, there you go. Space Beast Terror Fright. Boom! Number 1!
How did that happen?
I don't know! But, alright, folks. We're going to be making a return journey to the terrifying Space Hulks of Space Beast Terror Fright next week. That's kind of perfect. That really worked out. So, and don't forget, this Saturday, 2 days from now, at 7 a.m. Pacific time, we are going to be playing Eve Valkyrie multiplayer with at least one of the folks from CCP joining us to teach us about the game and tell us about its journey from VR to non-VR, because I'm definitely going to ask about that and more. So thanks for watching, everyone, and we will see you next week. Or on Saturday, maybe. Bye.